Go for it. Now we've seen this old place from the road, and so far we ain't seen no trespassing signs. So if anybody comes up, we'll just leave when they ask us to. Even though there is a fence up, there wasn't no signs posted. I'm not going to enter this one, I'm just going to come up and look around. Grass was pretty thick. This would be more like
it's haunted.
I'm talking about the grass. This is more like
cheap grass.
Yeah. So yeah, that's one thing about these old abandoned places, like Shannon just said. Most of them will be probably haunted. If most of y'all don't know, Shannon is yeah, a physical medium, so she's able to sense something. It's let's walk over to the barn.
Clairsentient and clairaudient.
We're going to save that house right there for last.
One thing you gotta watch out for here is rattlesnakes.
Now we're not going to give the location of this house, this place,
Yeah.
but it is on, what is it, 70?
Yeah, I-70.
Oh yeah, it's off of I-70.
Middle of nowhere.
Yeah, like you said, in the middle of nowhere.
Do not enter that building.
Which one?
That one.
Why?
The barn. You gotta watch for rattlesnakes. They love that shit.
Oh yeah.
Back one for your second, dude.
Yeah, I'm not going to go any further in on here. Shannon said that rattlesnakes like places like this, so yeah, I'm not wanting to end up with a snake bite. Yeah, this would be definitely classified as forgotten.
Whether they lost it during the 1930s or they lost it due to a family tragedy, which happened back then.
Now we'll get more to the reasoning why she says it's haunted here in a minute. Right now we're just exploring around. I'm glad there's a door over here because I wanted to come in the back. I wanted to look at the deer. Crowd.
Yep.
All right. I want to find an old relic and take home if it's okay with the people that's haunting this place. But probably not. An old refrigerator. Oh, I'm not going to go nowhere.
See the house is burning.
Oh yeah, we are, definitely. We're saving that for last. Yeah, this is pretty neat. I wish we can get upstairs, but I wouldn't feel safe walking out there. Even though it does look pretty sturdy from down here.
Yeah, it's not.
Oh yeah.
Trust me, I've tried that trick. Oh, it looks fine. Float about 2 stories down to the floor, land on a dead animal. Good times.
Alright, who's ready for this? Yeah, you can tell we're next to a busy interstate with all the traffic going by. We're just using the mic on the camera right now. So it's kind of picking up, it's picking up everything. All the sound. Which is good when we get inside this place up here. If Shannon says it's safe enough to walk in. And who knows what we might pick up. Which store do you want to go in?
Well, it's concrete steps, concrete foundation, but it looks really old. See, this would be, see that den?
Yep.
It's a fox or a badger. There's a deer leg. So, probably a coyote or a badger. So, we really got to watch our step. Because I don't have the gun on me.
And how old do you think that is? That's a universal joint.
That's a U-joint off of probably a tractor or a diesel truck. Old. Really old.
Oh, look at there. Out of all of this grass, there's a flower.
On a cactus.
Now that just goes to show you there's beauty and even the dead stuff. Alright, we're going to let Shannon go first. If she falls, then we won't go in.
Yeah, let me bust my butt.
We still haven't seen no trespassing signs, so I guess...
There's a remnant.
You think that's no trespassing sign?
So, it looks to me...
Eat ho. No, that's a picture.
Huh? Oops, watch your stepping. The floor is sinking right here.
Okay. Alright, after we get through wandering around, we'll pull Shannon aside and see why she thinks this place is haunted.
You are not taking a relic from here and putting it in my vehicle.
Let's follow that. Right? Lock? What's that magazine right there? Is there a date on it? I'm trying to get an estimated date of.
It's newer. But this place, even when I was a little kid, was vacant. I mean, it was empty, so it's been empty for years.
Now this is just curious to me. Is why?
Want me to break it down?
No, we're not gonna. I'm not gonna do nothing like that.
There's no TV. It looks like a bum of some sort.
Probably.
A transient. Which is another reason out here you carry a gun, because of transients. And mine's in the Jeep. These walls are asbestos paint, lead base. This is asbestos.
Okay, yeah, let's don't be touching that.
So, you gotta be careful where you touch. Yeah, we're done. We need to go out.
Alright, we'll catch up in just a second. Just poke around here. Yeah, unlike Shannon, I'm able to wander in places like this without anything, you know, creeping me out. But since she's not in here, I'm not going to go too far because who knows, you know. But
There's two shut and locked doors here, which is weird. That one,
yeah.
and there's another one.
So I'm guessing one of the locked doors is going to be a bathroom, because I haven't seen a bathroom.
I feel like I just got stabbed in the back. Like right here. I feel like I just got stabbed. And that's a telltale that we need to get out of here.
Alright. Where's the other locked door at?
Straight ahead. I have not seen it.
But that right there?
Yeah.
Oh, that just goes to the other room that you
Does
didn't
it?
want, yeah, you didn't want to go in.
The droppings right there are coyote or fox. And there's a lot of them.
Yeah. Alright, well we need to get out of here, I guess.
Basement.
There is no basement.
My ass is a crawl space. I ain't going there.
Where's it at?
I don't know. Because you're out in Tornado Alley.
Well, there's a place right over here. I mean, it's collapsed now. I showed it through the camera. Look out the window. Right here. So watch out for that. That right there. This is their whale pump, I'm guessing.
So,
Oh, wow. Oh, okay.
60s or 70s. Or no, early 1900s. Because the house I used to live in was built in 1900. And this would be the outside root cellar.
Yep.
This is where you go for tornadoes.
Alright, so we're outside. Why do you say it's haunted?
I picture a death. A couple deaths. One of them accidental. One of them, like, I got that stabbing pain in my back that was right out my right lung. Generally when that happens, I'm pretty dead on that someone was killed. The one accidental I see is a ranching accident. We need to go back to the Jeep. I just keep seeing a pull up of a cop. talk in the Jeep. And my head hurts. I feel like it was head trauma. There's a farm implement down there.
Yep.
That would be from probably the 50s to the 70s.
Yeah, that's what she's talking about right there. Yeah, so yeah, pretty much this documentary, be careful. This documentary, or whatever you want to call it, is pretty much based around stuff that's forgotten or abandoned, but it will also kind of lead into the paranormal. We're not intentionally going out looking for the paranormal. That's not what this episode is about, or this show's about. But you never know. With old places like this, like Shannon said, you know, they're old. So yeah, let's go catch up with Shannon and see what she has to say.
Okay, so the reason I walked off the property is because spirits try to attach to me. I can't allow that to happen because of who I am and what I do. When I got the stabbing in the back, to me that, I mean, it could have been that someone fell onto something, maybe out in the barn, because it looked like it was a working cattle ranch at one point in time. With the cattle ranch, you have all kinds of implements that you use, whether it's cattle prod, whether it's cattle fork, whether it's butchering supplies, whatever it is. So it's very easy. Somebody could have very easily fallen onto a piece of equipment. One of them I see accidental, something with a fall, and when I got a headache, I saw a child, probably 14, 15, that fell off something high and died of a head injury. It's very weird for me to go into places like this. Not that it's hard, because I get a thrill out of it. I love it, and I'm not afraid of anything. And I've had negative stuff attached to me, and I've taken negative things home. And Andy knows this. But when I see something happen to a kid, especially in my head, no matter how old they are, that's hard. But getting the stabbing sensation in my back is not something I like, and when that happens, that's my cue to go ahead and walk off the property. So, I mean, somebody lost their livelihood here, whether they passed away or whether just was a ranch or a farm that was passed from generation to generation, and somebody just said, I'm done, and washed their hands of it and left it to rot and wither in nature. If that's the case, it's very sad. I mean, I can see a beautiful working ranch right here, working farm for cattle and maybe pigs. And it's a very sad environment. Like, the place is sad that it isn't being worked anymore. But the house to me says detriment, and at that, it's somebody just let it go, is the way I see it. So let's venture on into the middle of nowhere, shall we?